Hola. Hello, everybody. This video here is basically a follow-up of this right here. This video right here, 5.7, which I believe was when it was originally was 6.2 or higher, because not only did it affect the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Haiti, the P wave, the Bahamas, the P wave reached all the way. If you look at this video, the P wave is like a vibration, underground vibration, like throwing a rock in a pond, and then the ripple effect. It went all the way to Florida, basically covered entire East Coast from the Mississippi eastward, with all the sensors on basically half of the United States, or 30%, 40% of the United States from the Mississippi eastward were triggered by 5.7, which no way. It was a 6+, easy. And you look at the video, you could see the sensors and the reading real time as it occurred. Why am I revisiting this? Because it's just Haiti and Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and the Bahamas. No, it affects Florida because of the aquifer system, which is an underground cave system under Florida, where the water, our drinking water that we get, that cave system, this is where we get sinkholes when it collapsed. And it also affected east, westward, southward also. So I'm going to examine. This is like a workshop. It's going to probably be out of order. If those are interested that want to look at the data that I'm about to present, and I'm using also my intuition, my experiencia from near death, the insights, tapping into that, because basically that's where I'm getting all this, I don't want to say the word motivation, inspiration to focus, take this one step behind. Because what you're being told, what the public's doesn't realize, you're being lied to. They're covering it up. It's about dinero. It's all about dinero. Tourist system, you name it. I know there's a lot of good people in this area right here. A lot. There's more good than wicked. But you do have your wicked that basically control mucho de, you fill in the blank. You seen them, you met them, I met them, and I experienced them. So we're going to dive into this. And I'm, like I said, no script, no prompt, no writing down, no checklist. This is just freelance investigation. This is what I'm good at when I'm tuned in from the experiencia. Okay, when I was doing the video, put it on mute. I was talking during all this. Let me put on pause. I was talking through all this, but for some reason, when I was getting ready to edit, there was no sound on the microphone. But there was sound with the background. So I don't understand what happened. But here, for example, when it originally hit, you could see right here the sensors, 6 point, and some of them, if you look closely, some of them are close to 7, like 6.5. You got a lot of spikes right here. And here you see Florida sensors going off, Georgia and South Carolina. Now it's a 6. And I was just talking, explaining, look how close it is to a 7. You got a couple of sensors. Now we have basically the southeast sensors. We got Central America sensors, North, South America sensors. We got even one over here, way down here in Belize. I think this from here to here, I think it's 500 miles. From here to here, I think it's 1,000 miles. Now we go, and now it's a 6. And here's our stations right here. 252 stations reporting in now. And now we have basically from Texas Missouri, Arkansas, all the way to Illinois, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Originally, it was a 6.2. On the description, you will see that some of the reporters covered it as it was going down. Here you see quake possibly felt by 6.6 million people, right there. They said it was 64 kilometers northeast of Punta Cana, and it's 450 shake reports so far. Remember, this just occurred, and this just was posted, and already they got 450 people reporting. How many people know about this website? Not everybody knows about the website. Not everybody has computers. Not everybody's gonna, first thing they're gonna do is gonna report it into the, or any other place. Now here, it says previous quakes in this area. They had one 17 weeks ago at a 5.8. Keep the numbers under 6, because 6 sticks out. 6 is significant, major significant, because it shows the level of power 21 times per every magnitude above a 5. Then it shows a 6, but it was Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, in this area. And this is basically, this here showing how many 6, or well, the strongest in this area where it happened 6 years ago in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. That was 6 years ago. Remember, they just had a 5.8, but they like to play with numerals, you know what I'm saying? Because they add these sensors, the farthest sensors, into the mix, which brings down the equation. 37 years ago, Puerto Rico again, Mayagüez, same place, a 6. Now, on this list right here, list of earthquake in the Dominican Republic, we'll take a look and freeze it right there. Look at the years. 2003, Puerto Plata, 6.4. That was 2003. And we have another one, 1984, San Pedro, 6.7. We had another one, 1971, 6.5, Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, I mean. Then we had another one here, 6.6 in 1953, and 1948, 1946, 1946, 1943. Back then, you look at 6.9, 7, 8.1, 7.7. So basically, how many above 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you had 9 over, that's what I see, in all those years. Now, the one that was the 8.1 and the 7-pointer and the 6.8 was in this sector here called Samana, which I know very well, very well. And right here where the pointer's at, that's where Nagara, where that 8.1 happened, which caused that tsunami back in 1946. There's a fault line, which is okay, this fault line right here, number 3, Sentinel. I'll get the right pronunciation right there. And the earthquake was right here.
Septentrional.
What a name for a fault line. Septentrional, which occurred. The earthquake occurred right here where these 3 fault lines splits up like a finger, kind of. And here's a Puerto Rican trench fault line. But it happened right here, right by Punta Cana, about, 80 kilometers, 60 miles, something like that, away from the shore. And the movement, the plate movement, one goes to the east and the other one goes to the west. So when this earthquake jolted, keep an eye on this fault line, what moved. And the data, which I could have collected, showed there was activity movement here, 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 and here. So that's what we're going to explore right now. Now, here down below, I got a link, description, put down a lot of, as fast as I could, together. And this was the original report from down there in Santo Domingo. And this is the 1946 event. And I put as many stuff as possible. Here, this site right here, which I see it almost every day. This site right here, Force 13 here. prior to the earthquake or during the earthquake, you can see a bunch of Puerto Rican, Dominican Republic flags on this side right here. These are more detected recent today. And that was basically full of Puerto Rico and basically Dominican Republic. Now you don't basically see them up there no more. And they have a chart on the most earthquake around the world, and Puerto Rico was always number one. 17 earthquakes over here by Puerto Rico's Isabela region. I mean, it's very active. See, you see that, you used to see that flashing all the time, like you see right here, over here. But now it's calladito. So all of a sudden, everything's calladito 3 days after the earthquake. Like today right here, Puerto Rico was always right here on top. About 17, 20 earthquakes, always on top. Now you don't even see it anywhere. Or the Dominican Republic, anywhere on the list as of today, which is the 28th of June. So all of a sudden, the most active region for earthquakes, like the 2 point and a 2 point, 4 point range, Takayayito, it's not showing nothing. Not even 3. This is the whole day. Oh, this is like magnitude 2.0 plus worldwide the past 48 hours. Let me repeat that. The past 48 hours. So this will be, today's Saturday, so we're talking 48 hours. Subtract 48 hours. Friday be 24. Thursday be 48, somewhere in that ballpark. Time is right now what, 3 o'clock p.m. So not more, nothing, not even 3 or 2 being put down here, like nothing. Just want you to point that out. There's nothing. They're showing nada. No está enseñando nada. Como nada está pasando. So there's so many different reporting stations, independent from the USGS. We got let's see, just pick one at random. Well, let's go straight to the Dominican Republic. Right here, Seismo. Let's see. Now this is recent. This is they only go for what, 15, and then they eliminate it. They eliminate the data so people don't see. Remember, today is the 28th. The 28th today. It shows they're going by UTC time, which is 4 hours ahead. Well, this is recent. Matter of fact, let's get the time. 9:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 9:28 UTC time. So that earthquake happened around 5:28 their time p.m. today. So we have a 2.2, and here's the location right there. Right underneath that, we have another one on 28, 2.1, 2.3, 2.9. It's today. 2.4, 2.8 today. 3.1 today. 3.1 today. 07. This is rounded off. 0700 hours. Take away 4 hours from 7. You're looking at 3:44 in the morning today. And another one, 3.4 today. Now we go yesterday, 1.8, 2.5, 2.8, 2.9. Probably was a 3 above. Remember, and here we got a lot of 3s. Yesterday, 3.5, 3.5, 3.1, and then the data stops. Because I was looking at this and I saw a lot of 3s. Remember, on the other side, this side here, well, the other side that I show you. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6, probably 7, probably 8, probably 9, probably 10. Let's say probably 10 3s in the Dominican Republic alone. Okay, this is from their site, and they're quick to get rid of it. So basically, looking at their map, let's enlarge it a little bit, and they deleted, I can see already, they deleted a whole bunch in this area right here. There was one right here where the pointer's at. There was one right here. There was another one here, another one here, and another one here. Gone. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Dime por qué. ¿Por qué se fueron? Now, let's see. This is the current map. Let's take a look. Now, I'm clicking on this, and it's not letting me show the data. So let's increase it. Let's move it. Let's see what this one. Okay, now this one. Okay, this one was the 1.8 yesterday. There's the Pueblo right there. Let's put the Pueblo para que todo el mundo vea. Right there. Vamos para atrás. Let's go back. Remember, this video is for educational purposes, entertainment. What I say is my opinion only. Now, apparently they delete after 48 hours. They reset every 4 hours. So a lot of this information gets deleted. Now, this one off the coast, this was 2 days ago, 3.1 norte de Puerto Plata, 3.1 right there. 3.1 is significant. See the date? Now, this is over here. So he's not letting me click in. It's not okay, right there. This happened. Cuando pasó esto? This was a 3.1. There's the Pueblo right here in the ocean. Well, it's not the Pueblo, it's the ocean. That was a 3.1. That was yesterday. That's the one at 3 o'clock in the morning, their time. No, today. Today, sorry. So that happened today. Okay, porque estamos la 28. 444. A lot of cuatros. So we got that there. It's not letting me. Okay, let's see this one. Same area, 3.4. El mismo sitio. Yes, today. 0.05, eliminate -4. 1 in the morning. Today, 3.4. Here's the distance from, and I'm looking at for the depth. Kilometers right here. 21 kilometers deep. The other one was 33 kilometers deep. Important to look at the. So we're having all these activities. It's another one. Where is this one? This one happened at 04 UTC time, saying today, but basically happened around, let's say, take away 4 hours. We're looking at around, give or take, 10 o'clock. Look at the kilometer. Now it's 22 kilometers deep. Another 3.0. So we're getting a whole bunch of that's a 3.0. 3.0 is just on. It's not no less, okay. 3.0 is and remember the way they calculate these final numbers, they use all the sensors that was triggered. So if let's say we got one that's 100 miles away at a 1, they include that in the equation. That's how it works now. Ante was those that were close by. Now we got another one here, this yellow one. Let's see what this one was. Today, this just basically happened not too long ago, 2.3. Again, deep, 22 kilometers. So we got four in this area today. Okay, classy 4.3 pointers. And you saw none of that was registered and Force 13 lists. Now let's cross over a little bit to Isabela, Puerto Rican. They call this Isabela region because of Isabela, Aguadilla, Isabela. I got family in Aguadilla, and it's a beautiful place right here. I saw a video on this beautiful place in Isabela. It's a beautiful area, man. To be honest, it's so over here. Oh, Dominican, they got it over here. Wait a minute. It says 104 miles northeast of Punta Cana. 3.1 set. So this is the Dominican Republic. It's this over here. 3.1, and here's Punta Cana right here. Today. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4 3-pointers today. And I see a lot of number 77, a lot. But that's another story. Okay, this one over here, a 2.8 today. No, it was yesterday. 08 hours. So take away 4 hours. You're looking at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. 38 kilometers deep. Let me. Okay, so there it is, right here today. Let's just take a random. Let's take close to right here by this one right here. Oh, this new one's right here. Let's see this one right here. That's today. 2.8. It's pretty deep. 81 kilometers deep today. So it's close. Probably was a 3. Who knows? Because I'm going to show you something about the Dominican. This was yesterday, 2.5, 86. And this pueblo right here, yesterday, San Pedro. Okay, so all these basically today, yesterday. So what are we talking, 24 hours so far? Now these two red ones over here, take a look. This probably just happened. Let's see when these two right here, right by the border. Right there, just take a look. Oh, this is included in the list, 2.2. The other one is 2.1. That's the one just recent. The first one was 12 kilometers deep. The other one's 18. So it went up a little bit right here in the frontera today, just the latest one. So all this, what I'm trying to say is, you saw 413 worldwide report, nothing, like nothing's happening over here. But if you look at this, like the last, I want you to see 48 hours, just to be safe, okay? Just to be, even though it was today and yesterday. All this, and I don't know how many threes there were. I think it was, Mama bet. Let's say just this one. Let's say this one was a 3. 1, 2, when it's that close, now they like to keep the numbers down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 threes. That's not including the 2.9. It's making it even 7. 7 earthquake within, this is today, and it goes back 26, but this is 2,300 hours. So less than 48 hours. 7. But yet, there's nothing being shown no more in la lista de the worldwide reporting. That's not including Puerto Rico. Now I'll come back. I'll be right back.